Hey guys, it's John with LearningGuitarNow.com. In video podcast 71, I'm going to talk to you about a little tip that you can use to practice your slide guitar. Now, I'm going to be doing this demo, this lesson in open E tuning. So it's a really easy lesson, and it's going to train your ear to be able to find the specific pitches that you need when playing slide guitar. Because unlike blues guitar, you don't use the frets. You just use the frets as a guideline of where you need to go. For example, if you want to play the 12th fret, an E note on the high E string, you play directly above the frets, not in between the frets. That's the difference between slide guitar and blues guitar, one of the main differences. Open string is an E. Check your intonation when you're playing slide, hit the 12th fret. So on the SG, you have this 12th fret here. Double dots. You look right down on the neck, and then you go to the fret right above the double dots, and you play on top of it directly across the strings. That gives you an E note. So that's how you know you're in tune. Now, a cool exercise to do to practice training your ear is hitting the open string. Now, you're not going to look at your guitar neck, and you're just going to slide down until you hear the octave. So you'd have this. Right to the correct pitch that you need to be at. Try not to go flat or sharp. Slide directly into the note. Pitch, E. Slide into it an octave up. Now do the same thing on the B string. Open B string, slide into pitch on the 12th fret. G sharp string. And the E string. B string. Low E string. So if you practice that all the time, you're going to start training your ear to hear, when you slide, you can hear exactly the pitch that you need to go to. And that's just going to make it a lot easier playing slide guitar, because a lot of times you're going to play notes that are, in between the frets and on top of the frets. You're going to be playing in tune and out of tune. That's kind of what makes slide guitar cool, I was a little sharp on that last, the first note that I hit, the E note, but I was hitting the 11th fret. E. And then you find other notes on the fretboard that are an E note. Here, that's the key. Try to stay in pitch when you slide into a note. Close your eyes and just try to slide into notes on the 12th fret. So it's a really simple exercise to do, and it'll train your ear to be able to hear notes as you're sliding into them and finding the pitch. If you're hearing a backing track in the key of G, it's the same concept, sliding into your G notes. You keep adding more notes here and there, but G, 3rd fret. Slide into the G. So that's one little tip that you can do when practicing slide guitar to just start learning more about your ear, training your ear to hear the pitches, playing in different keys and just sliding into the root notes will help train your ear as well to get used to just hearing getting the feel of it with your left hand combined with your ear, and that's going to make it easier for you to play slide guitar. Okay, well that's it for this podcast. If you want to learn more about playing open E tuning slide guitar, please visit learningguitarnow.com. See you next time.